Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi, I am Aisyah Mina Safia representing our group Little Beans from MRSM Tun Gafar Baba. For this STEM Digital Ideation workshop, we have chosen green technology as our theme, and our project is named as Humiso. Introducing our team members, Daniel Ilham bin Salahuddin, Ameline Sofia binti Muhammad Ruzaimi, and me, Aisyah Mina Safia binti Sabarin.
First of all, we would like to express our gratitude to the Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for enabling us to carry out this project. We also wanted to convey our special gratitude to our Teacher Atia binti Abdul Qadir, for guiding us throughout this whole journey upon completing this project. Moving on to the next part, which is our objective. We have 3 objectives for our project. The first one is to warn people before accidents. The next one is to avoid damage due to landslide. And lastly, to ensure the soil is in safe state.
In 2021, Malaysia recorded there are 121 landslide cases. This happened because of the climate changes such as heavy rain and flood. Why has this happened? This happened because when there is a lot of quantity of water in soil composition, the soil moisture increases. When the soil moisture increases, the kinetic energy increases and make the soil easy to slide and move. There are many citizens in Malaysia that live near the cliff and hill, so we need to solve the problem to make sure their safety. This is the design that we created. The design that we try to create is that the product will be as portable as possible.
Hello, so now I will be explaining about the advantages and disadvantages of our project, Humiso. So the first advantage is it is lightweight, which means it is portable and convenient to be carried anywhere. It can also be used easily because of the non-complex way of use, and the readings can be taken right away without making any parallax errors. It also gives readings for multiple types of soil such as clay, sandy, loamy, and slate soil. The only disadvantage that our product have is it is quite expensive because of the high quality raw materials that we used in our product. The raw materials such as duralumin, which is a type of aluminum alloy, is quite expensive because of its durability. Hello to everyone, so now I will be explaining the function of each component in Humiso. The first component is the alarm system, which is made to alert all the users nearby with its siren that can be heard from 3 kilometers away. The solar panel is the source of electric energy that is used by Humiso to function. The screen will display the type of soil chosen by the user and the humidity of the soil in percentage. The buttons are for the users to set the type of soil, which is either clay, sandy, loamy, or slate soil. Lastly, the soil humidity sensors, which is to determine the humidity of soil at 4 different levels. Now I will explain the material used in each component in Humiso. The head of Humiso is made of duralumin, which is a strong and low-density alloy, and it will not rust when in contact with water. The humidity sensor and the body of Humiso is made of aluminium, which is a strong and affordable metal, and it will not rust when in contact with water, same with duralumin. That is all. Thank you.
So, how the humidity of soil affects our surrounding? For example, the humidity of soil is really important for the plants because the plant is very sensitive. If the soil has less quantity of water, the plant can get really dry. If the soil has a lot of quantity of water, then the plant can get wilted. So, my point is, if too much and too little water, both can get into trouble. So, to prevent from getting into an accident such as a landslide, we need to know our surrounding soil humidity. After that, we can know the status of our ground, either it's safe or not to stay. Okay, so this is the list of the technologies that we use at our product. So for the battery, we use 13,000 mAh, 12 kV and lasts for 16 hours. And for light bulb, the bulb use 10 watt of power and the brightness is 5000 lumens or 397.77 candela. And for siren, the siren is used 10 volt to 30 volt of power and the max volume is 112 dB and the sound can be heard as far as 3 kilometers. And for the solar panel, 250 and 400 watts each per hour at daytime, so the battery life is infinity. So the solar panel is where the main sources of the energy. So for the body of our product, we want to make it portable, so we design that the sensor can be going in and out. And at the same time, it will make the product more strong and stay still in the ground. So our product length is 2 meters and when you put it in the soil, the top part will only be visible for 0.7 meters or 70 centimeters. At the first time installation process, you need to dig up the ground at least 1.3 meters deep and just put it in the hole and select the type of soil using the button. There, either sandy soil, silt soil, clay soil or loamy soil. Okay, so for mathematics, we need to code different data for each soil because the standard for each soil humidity is different. This is to ensure the accuracy of the data collected by the sensors. The sensors will detect two phases, which are: first phase is when the humidity reaches moderate and high. The light will blink every 5 seconds for 10 minutes, or you can stop it with the reset button. The second phase is when the humidity reaches the extreme level. The light will blink every 2 seconds for 20 minutes, and the siren will keep turning on for 10 minutes, or you can click the reset button to stop the light and siren immediately.
Next, our research tools are Keynote, GarageBand, and Procreate. Collection method. First, participating workshops. We have participated in 5 workshops in order for us to develop this project. Next is Internet. To be specific, we use Google Scholar as our reference because we believe that the source is trustworthy. Lastly, conclusion. The theme that we chose is green technology, which is a broad word that refers to the application of science and technology to generate environmentally sustainable goods and services. Green technology is connected to clean tech, which refers to goods or services that increase operational performance while decreasing energy usage, reducing waste, or mitigating negative environmental consequences. As for our product Humiso, it is focusing on alerting people during natural disaster to avoid injuries and loss. We hope that Humiso can be used and advertised for everyone in this world to stay safe and happy.